everybody, it's Bryan, and you are listening to the Course Building Secrets podcast. Whether you're a coach or a CEO, the success of your team and clients is based on your ability to deliver a consistent experience and guide them on the fastest path to results. This podcast will give you practical, real-life tips that you can use today to build your online experiences that get results and create raving fans. Why? So you can monetize your expertise and serve more people without adding more time or team to your business. If you're looking to uncover your $1 million framework, package it, and use it to scale, you're in the right place. Let's dive in. Hey everybody, it's Tara. Welcome to today's episode. In this episode, I want to focus on why bigger is not always better. So this episode I am dedicating to my marketing and advertising friends because I think that the way that we are taught how to look at marketing and advertising sometimes distorts our ability to create an awesome online course experience. All right, so let's dive in and I will explain what I mean. All right, so if you think about, buying products or being out in the market, there's so many opportunities where people will say, oh, well, you're going to get 2 for the price of 1, or you're going to get a supersized soda for the, price of a small soda, right? So there's value, there is a perception of value in getting more and paying less, which is great. That's how people are motivated to purchase. And there's a perception that they're getting a deal or they're getting more. That's great. And also there's the concept of 10x the price, right? So you're giving 10x the value for what they're getting. So if you are, saying that you can get somebody results of, $100,000 more in sales or something like that, then you can charge, $10,000 for your program because you're giving 10x the results. So all those things are great. We really think about that as we are looking at how do we frame our offer? How do we look at, the perception that somebody has that they're going to get a great deal, and so it's a no-brainer for them to buy. And those techniques are really powerful and really solid when it comes to sales and marketing. However, so often what we do and what my marketing friends do is they apply that same rule to the course or the program that they're creating. So the perception of, well, I'm going to give you so much value actually doesn't mean the same thing as I'm going to give you so much volume, right? So saying, oh, I have, 200 videos for you. I have, this huge comprehensive program that's got 1 million different parts and pieces, and looking at that as being the actual trigger that helps somebody purchase, helps somebody make a decision. And that's actually faulty thinking, because here's the deal is people are buying your program because you are able to give them the fastest path to success, the fastest path to mastery. They're coming to you because you've been there or you have the expertise to be able to help them fast track their process, right? Because otherwise people would just go and, Google a bunch of videos and read books and do all the things that take a really long time to learn how to do something. The value that you're providing is that you're able to tell them, hey, you know what? I've already gone through some of these things. Let me teach you how to jump over these hurdles faster, easier, and better than you can do on your own. So the value is really about how little you can create and still get them the results. Because at the end of the day, what you want them to do is to actually complete your program and get the results that your program is promising. So they either ascend to another offer that you have or are able to interact with you in a different way, right? And they're able to get success, perhaps give you a testimonial and tell other people that what you have given them is great, right? So that's not volume. That's actually being really intentional about the path that you're creating, and then only creating what will actually get them results. So the value prop in this situation isn't how much can I give them, not how do I supersize their meal, but how do I give them what they need in order to be successful. Because here's the thing, and here's how to kind of determine if you've fallen into this trap, is is looking at your completion rates of your students. So if you already have a course or an online program, and look and see how people are going through it. Are they stopping at halfway through? Are they not even watching any of your training? Are they going all the way through and getting results and continuing forward? So really look at what your learners are actually doing within your course and what their behavior is. In most cases, you will see that they're not actually able to go through all of the training. So they either stop at a certain point, or they're just not going through any of it because it's too overwhelming. They don't know where to start. They don't know how to get through it. If there's, 150 videos in there, they're just too overwhelmed to, when they look at it, it's like, oh my gosh, this is just too much. So really think about that in terms of your highest value is how do you provide them the fastest path, which is usually less. So think through that strategy before you create the videos and think about what are the things that you can give them that will help them become more successful? Not let me give you this program that's got 1 million videos in it, because the value is in the quantity. And then see what happens. See how it changes the fact that your learners are actually able to be successful. Because I know that at the end of the day, your product or program or your offer is all about being able to help people change their state, right? Change where they are today, help them learn something new so they can, add that puzzle piece and become more successful, or whatever whatever your end goal is. And so always be creating things to reach that end goal, not just to get to that place of volume. So there you go. Bigger is not always better. Really look at dialing in specifically what people need in order to be successful. One thing, if you are struggling with how to look at all of the content that you have, is if you've created your learning framework, your kind of roadmap, where somebody's starting and where you want them to go, and you can plot your videos on that roadmap, on that path, then that's a great way to see kind of which ones are falling off or which ones are maybe not needed, or it's a different level of detail that either you can skip or you can put into the next course or kind of change around. So really look at that across that path of the continuum of where somebody is and where they want to go. And then you may want to organize it with here's what you need to know, and then here are some helpful resources or tips or additional videos that you can watch if you're looking for help or a deeper level of knowledge in this particular area, right? So sometimes it's a reorganization. Other times it's literally just looking at what you can cut. And it's funny, most of the time I tell people you can probably cut 80% of your content, which really stresses people out. But it's actually true, is that most of what you have in there is either a nice to have or something that maybe they don't need to have until later, when they have, actually started to get results. They've been incorporating that, particular skill into their work, et cetera, et cetera. So there you go. Really think about that in the sense of when you're putting together your offer, the quantity should be around what are the things that they need to be successful, not how many videos do they need to watch while they're in the program. All right. If you have questions about this, make sure that you add something into the comments. Would love to hear your thoughts and feedback, and whether this is something that you are struggling with as you are launching your online program. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. The best thing you can do is to take action on an idea or tip that resonated with you. To help you take action, I have a free gift for you that you can download in the show notes. During each episode, we publish an action plan worksheet and other helpful takeaways from our speakers in the Course Building Secrets Creators Lab. To register for free, click on the link in the show notes. Enjoy.
Hey everybody, are you a business owner ready to streamline and scale your business? Imagine solving the biggest business challenges with clarity, a strategy, and a clear plan. Hey, I'm Bryan, and I want to invite you to take the first step towards transforming your business with a free 30-minute discovery call. This call is an opportunity to discuss your goals, identify key challenges, and learn how my mentorship program can help you achieve the success you're aiming for. In just a half hour, we'll explore how you can scale your business by enhancing your authority strategy, engagement strategy, and retention strategy. You'll get personalized advice and a clear path forward. Ready to take the first step? Click on the link below that's in the show notes to book your free discovery call now. I hope to talk to you soon.